We are live, ladies and gentlemen. 2024 attorney letter for CYBL stock, Cybl stock. Are we finally getting back to pink current? I read through it. It's a whole lot of jumble. It's a whole lot of rinse and repeat. Some stuff that's been repeated already multiple times in many attorney letters that they've come out with. They are designated CE, and it's still a waiting game. Ultimately, it doesn't matter how many attorney letters they come out with. It's still going to be a waiting game, and on top of that, we won't be getting the 10K for a while. It's still going to be a couple months, like a couple months. It's probably till like what, beginning of next year, March probably is what I assume, or February, somewhere around that time is when we start getting those 10Ks. So it's going to be a while before we get that OTCM. Get that moving, get the removal of the CE, get pink current, and I know a lot of people are holding a bag on that one at 1 penny. They're hopeful that, hey, maybe things work out, things go back up, and people make a lot of money, get their bag out, whatever their case may be. Thanks for getting this in, ready to get moving forward. Fantastic. It's been a long road ahead. Should open the door for Cybl. Hope everything turns out well. I haven't invested in it yet, but I'm aware it's one of those stocks that could really ignite the OTC market. I don't know if it would ignite the OTC. It would. This isn't 2021 where you buy one penny stock and everything else goes. That's not how it works. Unfortunately, we're not living in those times. It's not one penny stock running isn't going to cause like a bunch of other penny stocks to start going. That's usually not the case anymore. If that was the case, there's been some penny stocks that have ran, but it doesn't really cause any. It doesn't cause like a fire, so to speak, and it spreads and everything just starts pumping. It's not. People are still living in 2021. Apparently, it's about time to see this come through. Thank you. Have not had a chance to look into it. Can someone give me a Cliff Notes version? At this point, I have a hard time believing Cybl cares about shareholders. I was so close to selling for another stock. Diamond hands will cause PTSD. Hopefully, progress on OTC status can be made. Well, progress is being made. It's just going to happen over the course of 3 to 4 years. It's going to take a while it's gonna. Yeah, it's annoying because like it's gonna take them. It's gonna take them a while to really get that OTCM removal. And people keep telling me to talk about it, but what is there to talk about? We only get reports once a quarter. So every quarter I'll make a video telling you, hey, this is what's happening. Everything looks good, but hey, what does it matter if we can't buy? These attorney letters don't mean much of anything until, when it's actually removed. That's when it matters. And I'm not going to read through this. I did look it over. It's just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. As far as I'm concerned, this is just a step towards getting that. Yeah, the company is currently designated Kavi. It's so weird to pronounce this one. Kavi mTOR by OTC Markets Group. Look, like I said, as far as I'm concerned, it's just a waiting game now. And if you can exercise patience and discipline, you will be rewarded. In my opinion, the stock market tends to reward people who are disciplined and patient. It seems to me this is just another step. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but this looks like another step forward for Cybl stock. That's about it. That's the takeaway from this. Most of this is not anything we care about. I'm looking through this and see if there's anything else. Yeah, there's really nothing here that matters to us, right? It's a step in the right direction, but what does it matter if, again, we can't even buy? All right, guys, that's your update. What did you expect? There's not much. They don't communicate constantly like AITX does, so you're gonna expect not much. I'm trying, but there's not much. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you next quarter.